It's 2 a.m. and I'm taking the Sangaree bypass between Highway 17 and 78. There's music playing on the radio, and the air spouting through my window is damp and moist. It's the first time I have come through this area sober this late at night. I don't do a lot of sober driving these days. I don't have many places to drive. Just after the Baptist school, I see the blue lights of patrol cars. I need to make a left, but I'm denied by tiny wooden blockades. Instead, I pull over and engage my hazard lights. Amongst the early dew and fog, I come upon a young officer laying on the ground. I think that he's dead, but then I hear him laughing, so I step over him and look. There's a woman to my left jumping in place, and a man in a yellow jacket nodding at her as he snuffs out a cigarette on the pavement. There are 5 patrol cars blocking the road, and I look back towards my car. I see 2 officers ahead of me, and they look like they're laughing, so I approach them. What I thought was laughter was sobbing. What I thought to be sobs were screams. Their faces quickly folded, shoulders slumped over as they retreat. Once, when I was much younger, I shot a deer with the gun that my mother's husband gave me. The deer had wailed and bayed until I was able to approach it. It wasn't supposed to be that complicated. I was supposed to shoot the deer, and it was supposed to die. Yet, it laid and it bleated. Bleeding. She sat in the yard across from the barricade in a nightgown. She bleated and bayed, and in her hand was the small and severed limb of a child. Now, vomiting before me, were 2 officers. A third sat ahead of a squad car, chortling into a blacked-out mobile. I thought to speak to him until I saw the long-drawn lines of blood streaking from his eyes. Still, though, there was a skirmish between 3 officers and a feral man of considerable size. I aimed to help the officers, not knowing what else I could provide. But as I approached, the feral man dispatched the officers quite easily and turned his gaze upon me. Here, though, I thought I might attempt something magical or otherwise heroic in order to save myself a violent end. Instead, the feral closed in on me and held my arms ajar. And as I felt myself shaking, this beast leaned over me and plugged a finger into his foul jaw. With his other hand, he made to grab his eye, and there before me, he split his skull apart. By this time, I was sobbing as his head fell in 2. A large blackness evacuated the place laid between his shoulders. The 2 laughing cops stopped laughing, drew weapons, and fired at each other. And I was left panting and puking among the dead. Hi everyone, it's me, Michelle Renee, but you're welcome to call me Giggles. Thank you so much for watching the video. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to my patrons: Eric Cifuentes, Andrea Sanderson London, Lawrence Wallen, Geek Sanctuary, and Melissa Perez. If you want to become a patron today, I have links in the description, also for my Discord or even for my coffee if you just want to make a one-time donation. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.